Good day, everyone. Today we will learn about aerial transportation, an important construction technique used to move materials, equipment, and sometimes workers through the air. This method is especially useful when ground transportation is difficult due to rivers, mountains, deep valleys, or congested construction sites. Different aerial transportation systems improve safety, save time, and increase construction efficiency. In this lecture, we will discuss the types, working principles, applications, advantages, and limitations of the commonly used aerial transportation systems in construction. Aerial transportation means moving construction materials, equipment, or workers through the air instead of using roads or ground vehicles. It is commonly adopted when normal transportation becomes difficult or impossible. The main objectives are to transport materials safely to inaccessible locations, reduce manual labor, speed up construction activities, improve productivity, and minimize disturbance to the surrounding environment. By reducing dependence on temporary roads and heavy ground equipment, aerial transportation also protects natural landscapes and helps complete projects more efficiently, particularly in mountainous, forested, or densely populated urban areas. There are several types of aerial transportation used in construction. These include cableway, ropeway, builder's hoist, elevator, pulley and chain hoist, cranes, and helicopters. Each system has a specific purpose depending on the project requirements. Cableways and ropeways are mainly used in remote areas. Builders' hoists and elevators provide vertical transportation in buildings. Pulley and chain hoists are suitable for small lifting operations, while cranes and helicopters are used for lifting and placing heavy construction materials quickly and accurately. A cableway is a system in which materials are carried in a bucket, or carrier, suspended from steel wire ropes stretched between two supports. It is widely used where ground transportation is difficult, such as across rivers, valleys, or deep excavations. Cableways are commonly used in dam construction, bridge projects, hydropower plants, tunnel construction, and quarry operations. This diagram illustrates a cable crane system, showing the drive station, support towers, cables, and the trolley system used to transport loads across difficult terrain. Their main advantage is the ability to transport heavy loads over obstacles without constructing temporary roads. This reduces construction time and environmental disturbance. However, cableways have a high installation cost, require skilled operators, and their performance may be affected by strong winds. A ropeway consists of carriers, buckets, or cabins moving along one or more steel ropes. In construction, it is mainly used to transport materials to remote and hilly areas where road access is limited. Ropeways are widely used in hill road construction, hydropower projects, mining, quarrying, forestry, and other remote construction sites. Ropeways are efficient for long-distance transport in complex terrain. They provide continuous movement and are safer for passenger transport where road access is limited. They provide continuous movement of materials over long distances while requiring very little land acquisition. However, ropeways have limited carrying capacity, require high initial investment, and their operation depends on favorable weather conditions. Regular inspection and maintenance are essential for safe operation. A builder's hoist is a temporary lifting system used to transport workers, tools, and construction materials vertically between different floors of a building. It is widely used in high-rise construction because cranes alone cannot provide continuous vertical transportation. Builder's hoists are commonly seen in residential buildings, commercial complexes, hospitals, metro stations, power plants, and bridge towers. They provide fast, safe, and efficient vertical movement while reducing worker fatigue. However, they require electricity, trained operators, regular maintenance, and involve a relatively high installation cost before they can be safely used on site. An elevator is a mechanically powered lifting device that moves a cabin vertically inside a guide shaft using electric motors and control systems. Elevators are designed to transport passengers, materials, or both safely between different floors of a building. They are commonly installed in residential apartments, hospitals, shopping malls, airports, hotels, office buildings, railway stations, and industrial facilities. Elevators provide fast, comfortable, and reliable transportation while improving accessibility for elderly and disabled people. Their limitations include high installation cost, dependence on electricity, regular maintenance requirements, and the need for sufficient building space to accommodate the shaft and machinery. A pulley and chain hoist is one of the simplest lifting devices used in construction. It uses pulleys and chains to provide mechanical advantage, making it easier to lift or lower heavy materials with less effort. It is commonly used on construction sites, workshops, warehouses, and factories for lifting materials over limited heights. The main advantages are its simple design, portability, low maintenance cost, and the fact that manual hoists do not require electricity. However, it operates more slowly than cranes, has limited lifting height, and is not suitable for continuous heavy-duty lifting operations. A crane is a powerful lifting machine used to raise, lower, and move heavy materials both vertically and horizontally. Cranes are essential for handling concrete, steel, machinery, and prefabricated components safely and efficiently. Different types include tower cranes for high-rise buildings, mobile cranes for general construction, crawler cranes for bridges and heavy infrastructure, gantry cranes for precast yards, rough terrain cranes for uneven sites, and floating cranes for marine construction. Cranes increase lifting capacity, improve construction speed, reduce labor, and enhance productivity. However, they involve high purchase and operating costs, require skilled operators, and need stable ground and careful safety planning during operation. Construction helicopters are heavy-lift aircraft used to transport and position materials in locations where cranes or ground vehicles cannot easily reach. They are especially useful in mountainous regions, dense forests, offshore platforms, islands, and congested urban areas. Helicopters are used for installing transmission towers, communication towers, bridge components, rooftop equipment, and emergency repair works. Their biggest advantages are speed, flexibility, and access to remote locations without building temporary roads. However, helicopter operations are very expensive, weather-dependent, require experienced pilots, and have lower lifting capacities compared with large construction cranes. To conclude, aerial transportation plays a significant role in modern construction by enabling safe and efficient movement of materials in difficult locations. Each method has its own advantages and is selected based on project requirements, terrain, lifting capacity, and cost. Choosing the right aerial transportation system helps reduce construction time, improve productivity, and ensure worker safety. As future civil engineers, understanding these technologies will help you select the most suitable material handling method for different construction projects. Thank you for your attention.